Hello and welcome back to another video, and in today's video we are going to be drawing Link again, like we did yesterday, except for today will be slightly different because I plan on putting him in a different outfit. Now, in today's video I just also decided that I was going to record everything instead of just the inking or starting off from somewhere else. I decided I was going to record the whole process. So, yeah, we're going to do that. And I also decided to do something a little different from what I normally do with the drawing. I typically pick a drawing and then try to copy that drawing to the best of my abilities. But in today's video, we're going to be taking this specific drawing and we're going to be putting him in a different outfit than the drawing is actually in. Because we can. Now, this picture, I'll go ahead and put the references I'm using up on the screen right now. You can see them all. You can see what outfit we're going to put him in. Now, he's drawing a bow. I think that this position is pretty cool. I found that reference first, and I thought, hey, I could do that. I think this looks pretty nice. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. And I'm not the best at side profiles, so this is going to kind of suck, but we're going to pretend like we're super good at side profiles. Go ahead and just get the basic pose down like I do. Except for I am using cheddar this time. I don't usually use cheddar. I always use a cheddar to write down the number on the name, or not the name. I always use a cheddar to write the number on the page. And I was holding him and started the video, so obviously we're using him. And if you saw the reference, this elbow is actually cut off, so I will be having to draw it myself, which is fine. It's not entirely terrible. Now, I'm doing this slightly differently than I normally do, because normally I just go for copying the outline of the clothes, because, well, normally I just find a reference and try to copy that reference, try to get it as close as I can. But in today's video, we're not doing that, so we need to just get his basic muscle structure and body sort of, which is different from what I usually do. I'm not the best at anatomy, which is typically the reason that I do just try to copy the clothes, which is not, the best. You definitely shouldn't do that if you're trying to learn to draw. But when I'm doing these videos, I do typically draw differently than I would normally draw, because of, I don't know, to keep things a watchable length. I think I'll still be giving him a glove. He's got a glove on in the reference. I think I'll still be giving him that glove, because I kind of like it. So we're going to sketch the glove on him a little bit. And expect this video to be very long. If you don't want to watch a super long one, I probably will edit it down into a short video too, and that video will also be available. But this one is the long one that's going to include everything. I mean, the short video will also have me saying this, but the short video will be edited down. And it'll be pretty clear that it's not the long video. I feel like his arm's a little too long there. But we're going to keep it. We're going to keep it. It's definitely not perfect. I would do what I normally do, and I have this box that I use to measure the... Like, I hold it up to the thing, and I'll measure the lengths between the things, but I figure if I'm not drawing these clothes exactly, I should probably not use that. I probably shouldn't do that in the first place, because then it gets a little close to just fully copying it. But, you know, whatever. Try and do stuff different. We're going to try to do this from now on. We're going to try to get a character for the pose, and then we're going to get references for the clothes, which is what we're going to try to do from now on. Because at the moment, I definitely don't feel like I have a style or anything like that. I just copy whatever style the drawing that I was doing came from. And I typically picked pictures from mostly the same style, so it might seem like I have one. In reality, I don't really have one. So, yeah. I don't really know what else to say. This video is probably going to have a lot of silence too, considering this is going to take me... This little sketch that I'm doing right now, these little beginning things, usually take me a couple hours, which is why I cut them out of the video. Because I try to make them perfect. And now I'm even trying to do different clothes, so yeah, it's gonna take even longer. But, you know, it's cool. I'm not gonna try to keep this into a watchable length either. Sometimes I try to keep the videos in a watchable length. We're not going to do that. I don't like this head shape. His head's like tucked behind his head's like tucked behind his thing a little bit, but I don't want to do that, but I think I kind of have to because of, well, it's not going to look good if I don't tuck his head behind that, so we're going to kind of do that. We could use our finger to get the curve correctly, which is what I normally do. I can, like, curve my finger like this, or like this, or whatever, to get the curve correctly, make sure you're getting it right, but I'm not going to do that. We're going to try to avoid doing anything that makes everything, like, perfect measurements. Perfectly the same size, because we want things to be a little different. We need to make things more different from the references. However, I am going to steal the size of the ear. I mean, technically I was stealing the sizes of the arms and stuff too, but that's the pose. I don't know. Alright, and yes, I know this is a shitty ear. Look at the whole thing. It's all shitty right now. It doesn't need to be not shitty yet. Should I add the bow before anything else? I think so. Also, the reference cuts it off right here, Link, but I think I'm going to put him in a skirt right here. Because I know how to draw skirts, so I think we're going to put him in a skirt, but we're not going to draw his legs. Probably. We might draw his legs because of, well, it's not entirely too hard to draw just that bit of legs, but also I'm lazy, so I might not draw his legs. Yep, there we go. There's a perfect skirt. It doesn't need to be perfect at the moment. It just needs to be something. I'll probably make it longer. Maybe add a little bit of wind, because then I could add the wind to his hair. What else do we want to add next? Probably the hair. And then we're going to start adding some features. Maybe make the face better. Alright, for the hair, do we want to change his hair or do we want to keep his hair? I really like Link's hair. That's why I drew him yesterday, because I really like his hair. We gotta include that piece of hair that's right here in front of his thing. There we go. In front of his eye, that's what I was trying to say. Okay, that's not perfect. We'll probably end up moving that little scuffed bit right there. You know, I totally could have just not draw. I could just, well, it's not could have at the moment. I still can just draw just an elf, like shooting a bow, because I am just putting the high school, like the schoolgirl uniform on him, so it doesn't have to be Link, actually. But I think I'm going to stick with it being Link. Yet again, just because I like him. But if I can't get his hair right, obviously I'll probably switch to a different character. But we're going to try to just use the references we have as much as we can, because of, well, since this video is not going to be cut, if I'm looking for a reference, you're just going to be sitting there. There's going to be nothing happening, and that's boring to watch. I mean, I think a fully uncut version is boring anyways, but I just wanted to make it. Right. Now, let's actually put the hair up to here and here. Actually, I think his hair's a little too low. His head's kind of small, isn't it, actually? Yeah, his head's kind of small. I think I kind of need to make his head bigger. It's like, isn't it too late to make his head bigger? You already drew all that hair. And yes, it is, but I'm indecisive, so we're erasing the whole thing. And since I'm using cheddar, the lines are sticking, which I don't like. I prefer to use a much lighter pencil that erases very nice, but I don't have it at the moment because it is over there. Because it's back in its case, because I was being responsible and putting it back. And this is why we don't be responsible and put things back, because then you gotta go get them. If you're wondering what this is, this is the part of the school uniform. I'm just adding it right now, just so I can have it added. Alright. God, I really hope no one comes in my room while I'm doing this. Because since it's not cutted, or not cut, then that means whoever comes in my room is also getting recorded. So if someone comes in my room, I won't cut the video, but I'll probably mute the audio. I'll have to write down when the stuff happened, but you never know. You can never trust what a random person's gonna say. You never know if they're gonna just randomly say personal information. Who knows? I say random person as if the only people in this house aren't family. What a beautiful head that is. Okay, I'm glad that the hands are not complicated, because otherwise this video would have another like 30 to 40 minutes added on it. I spend a lot of time on hands too. I typically spend a very long time on hands. And it's because I'm not good at them. I do not practice drawing hands. I definitely should practice drawing hands. And I should practice drawing... I keep like going like that. And I should definitely practice drawing more than just school uniforms. But No, don't tell me what to do. I'll draw someone in a hoodie tomorrow. Ah, shit. My friend keeps telling me to draw Omni-Man. I forgot I was going to do that. I'll draw Omni-Man tomorrow. Well, I gotta do what I was doing today, so am I supposed to put Omni-Man... put Omni-Man in a schoolgirl uniform? God, my friend would love that. Yeah, we're gonna pretend like that hair looks really nice for the moment. And... do we want to I think we're going to, like, curl his hair like this. His hair in the reference only goes up to, like, where his shirt is, but I kind of want to make it longer because, well, I think his hair looks better longer. So we're making it longer, but I'm not the best at improvising this hair. I can improvise short guy hair a little bit decently, but besides that, I can't really improvise hair too well. I'm not bad at drawing hair or anything, I'm just not the best. Oh wait, no, I need to make this, like, go down because of, you know, freaking gravity. Alright, this hair still looks like a little bit shitty and a little bit like a mess, but you know, it's fine for now. This is still only like the first sketch. So we cool. There's gonna be a lot more pencil lines. I definitely should have switched to my other pencil, but I'm already comfortable. I got my blanket on me. I always have a blanket on when I'm recording. And I, like, tuck my legs in. It's like a Spider-Man blanket. His hair needs to go, like... oh, this still has no eraser. Just a tiny bit, though. Alright. Yeah, that's good enough for the moment. I think we should add some features. Yep, that's perfect. His nose is definitely not too low. Bottom of the nose line. And this will be where the mouth goes. I usually put a lot more lines in the face, but because of this being side profile, and I'm not the best at side profiles. Even though I made a tutorial on how to draw a side profile, that was because someone asked me to. I'm not very good at drawing them myself. Yep, we'll pretend like that's good for now, and I think we need to add the bow. Or at least a little, like, little sketch of the bow, just so we can have the entire drawing down, and then we will start with the clothes, and then we'll get to the head again, make the hair better, and then we'll do the bow again, and then we'll do it probably again, and then we'll get to the line art. This is a very complicated bow, which is kind of why I like it. I've never been good at drawing bows myself. I've tried to draw bows multiple times, but I can never get it down. I typically stick to drawing swords, but he's using a bow, and I really do think bows look cool when they're done right, so I would like to learn how to draw bows anyways. Alright, until about, like, there, so about, like, yeah, about to his middle arm is where that's going to stretch to. And it's the same down here. We're going to need to make it a little better on this part up here. I, like, started pointing at the references, if you can see the reference. Because it needs to point upwards at the end just a little bit. Alright. Now, there we go. I'll put some lines there. Okay, now we need to add the little bit of styleness to the bow. How are we going to do that? Well, we're going to start with adding a string, which is not part of the styleness. I'm just adding the string. There we go. There's where the string will go. It's definitely different from the reference, considering the reference has it clipping through his body. But that doesn't matter. How are we going to put an arrow on this? I don't know. Let's finish drawing the bow first, and then we can put an arrow on it. What is this bow called again? Is this like the Dark Knight bow or not? It's like a royal. It's one of the royal bows, except it's like the dark one, kinda. I don't know. I haven't played freaking Zelda in so long. He's like one of my favorite video game characters, but I haven't played any of his games in so long. Last time I played any of them was Tears of the Kingdom, like a while ago when it came out. I never even beat Tears of the Kingdom. Alright. There's a lot of detail in this bow, too. You know, I might not be able to do this bow, but we're still going to try, obviously. That's what I like always say, is I might not be able to do this, and then I'll do it, and sometimes it doesn't work, sometimes it does. You never know until you try, really. So, that's why you always gotta try. Sometimes you can get things look, ooh, that looks really good, and other times it's like, ah, that sucks. Yeah, you just gotta keep trying. You know, I feel like so far I've done pretty good with keeping talking in this video. But we're 22 minutes in to a probably... Actually, we're only 22 minutes in. I'm making pretty good progress, honestly. Damn. This would usually take me like an hour. Maybe it's because I like accepted the circles right away. A lot of times I'll draw a circle, erase it, draw it, erase it, draw it, erase it over and over again. Because I need it to be perfecto. Oh, no, it's actually probably because I'm not doing like whatever. What's it called? Measuring. I'm not like measuring the fucking picture. Alright. Now we need to get right here. So, where is it? His hand covers it a little bit in the reference, but I'm not going to have his hand cover it a little bit. Because of I can, and there's nothing you can do about it. Alright. There we go. I like this bow. It's a very nice design. I do wish I would have made the reference a little bigger on my screen. I still could, but I'm lazy. Alright, this one sort of has like the same little outline that one does. This bow's kind of looking like a mess, not gonna lie, but I'm hoping we can make it look better. Once the thing starts. Once the thing starts, what am I talking about? I totally zoned out. Oh, I'm hoping we can make it better once I like try to make it better. At the moment, I'm just trying to add the basic what's on the bow. Oh, I was looking at the bow wrong. I added like 5 onto this side, but that's not how it is. There's 3 on each side, but there's you can see the ones on the back on the top part, so yeah, I messed it up. Okay, we'll fix that. So you gotta look close at the reference. You gotta analyze it. I didn't actually look at this reference for that long before I started drawing. I like to stare at the reference for a really long time before I start drawing, so that I can not have to constantly look up and down at the reference, because I hate constantly looking up and down at the reference and not the reference and everything. And it's annoying, so. Alright, so we need to draw our 3 lines. Or our 3 little winglets is what I'm going to call them, because they kind of look like little winglets. I hope a winglet isn't actually a word. Actually, I kind of want to Google it now. I might. I'm going to Google it once I'm done drawing these little bits. Alright. That looks terrible, but we're going to keep it. I'll draw the ones in the background if I bother doing that when the drawing is more doneness. Probably once I switch to a mechanical pencil. Yeah, there's also one other thing I'm not doing that I usually do. So I got a slip of paper right here that I usually go like this and draw the certain parts so I don't smudge the pencil stuff, because I draw very lightly when it comes to doing the original sketches and shit. So I'm drawing a lot harder now because I typically am used to drawing harder on video and with cheddar, but that doesn't matter. It'd be funny to just leave the video off here. I'm not going to. I just think it'd be funny too. Alright. We'll do this. We'll put the... he's got his... Does he have his finger out? I think he has his finger out, which will make sense, because that's typically what you do in archery. He's got his finger out to hold the arrow. Or at least I think it is. I'm not an archer, so I don't entirely know. I think that's what you do. I've done archery before. I mean, I have a bow and arrow, but I've never done it more than just fucking around, having fun, messing around. So I don't actually know how you're supposed to shoot a bow, so. Alright. There's our bow. There's our schoolgirl link. And I'm gonna get some water. My water's right here, so. Alright. Now we're gonna stare at it for a second, because we need to look at the references and shit. I'm messing with this, by the way. That's a broken ruler. This is what I was talking about, those silences. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm trying to decide on how exactly I want the schoolgirl uniform to fold on his body, but I know once I start drawing it, I'm gonna partially forget what I was thinking of. I'm gonna forget most of it, but when you think about it beforehand, it usually makes it a little bit easier, or something. I can usually remember a little bit more on how it looks or something like that. Yep. Okay. So we're going to obviously start with this. So we're going to need to erase. Please get off. Thank you very much. I'm going to erase lightly, leave a lot of it on here actually. Actually, wait, no, I don't need to do that because this was done with cheddar. I can erase pretty hard and it'll still be there. Alright, yeah, it's still there. Which is not typically... Hold on. Something in the Discord. And you guys have to wait now. Join the Discord. Do it. Alright, there we go. Alright, now we can close Discord. Alright. Join the Discord. It's great. Okay, so we're doing a short-sleeved one. I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna want... I don't fucking draw uniforms with people with their arms straight out like this, but it should still fold pretty much like it would be folding normally. It's slightly more muscular than a girl would be, so... But we're gonna keep him on the leaner side for the sake of easiness, but also for the sake of the clothes. Okay, we'll try to make it go up just a tiny bit right there. And go like this. Oh, do we want to make the sleeve longer? I think we want to make the sleeve longer. Yeah, that's a really short sleeve. How long are my sleeves? How long do my sleeves go down to? About the halfway, a little bit before the halfway mark. How long do these sleeves go down to? These go halfway down the arm, which is where I put that one, but that's too short for having the arm out. I'm realizing right now I have a very big shirt on though. This is an oversized shirt. His sleeves go down to the halfway mark too, so I think I'm just going to put it further than I did. We'll go ahead and do that. Now, this is probably going to look very flat at the moment, but that's fine, you know. We can fix it. Although I do typically tend to make things flat, so... this is all fine, we can still fix all this flatness that there is. We'll add some lines and shit. We'll add a line here as it's going like this to the armpit, then goes down. And where do these usually crease? These usually have a connection or a seam at the top, which I don't think I'm going to draw that seam because of his arm is out, but we will be including that line. So we'll probably have to curve that just a tiny bit, but you know, that's fine. I think, yeah, I'm going to change where these folds are, because I'm actually going to make the sleeve go up, and then do that sort of. But we're going to need to make that better. This isn't... It's not perfect, but I think I'm going to take it, because I don't want to fiddle with this too much just yet, because this still is just the second sketch, not even going to be the final one. Well, it might be. I might get lazy. Sometimes I get lazy, but well, no, this is from the back. We shouldn't have it. It shouldn't be folding like that much, should it? I think it should be folding more from right here. We're gonna leave those folds for now. It's not exactly how I want it, but we're gonna leave those folds for now, and we can figure it out a little later. We don't have references that give us folds like that, and that's fine. We'll figure it out, but we're just gonna need time to figure it out, so we're gonna do it in a bit. I don't want to make him that skinny. I know Link is skinny, but I don't want to make him that skinny, and also he's in... Oh wait, but is the skirt tucking in a shirt? Or a shirt tucked into the skirt? No. They don't do that, do they? They probably do somewhere. Or some places, but... We're not going to have a skirt, or a shirt tucked into a skirt. Alright, there's the shirt. Definitely not perfect. Could use some wind on the shirt, which we might do. Can't guarantee it yet. The shirt's going to be covering the top of the skirt because of me being lazy and not wanting to draw it. Do we add wind to the skirt? If we add wind to the skirt, we kind of need to add his legs more so that the legs can be winded too. But then we could wind his hair too. The thing is, if we add wind, we kind of have to wind everything because the fabric is light, yes, but so is his hair is also light. So if we add wind somewhere, we need to add wind everywhere else. Do we want to do that? I'm not entirely sure yet, but now's kind of the... Running out of air. Now is kind of the time we make the decisions for those. I think we try it. I think we just mess around. We're still sort of in the messing around stage where we just try stuff, so that's what we're going to do, mess around. Alright. There we go. Put that like that. Yep, that's good. Then we'll just do a very small difference right there. Alright. I'm making these lines thick like it's the final sketch. I did not mean to do that, but that's fine. You shouldn't be making these lines this thick, but it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. It's not like I'm not going to erase all this stuff anyways. And I can erase pretty hard and get rid of most of the lines. Which I'll definitely have to erase pretty darn hard to get rid of the... lines this time, but you know, it'll be fine. I was trying to add a little wind to it, but kind of just looked like the skirt's riding up on that side. Yeah, doesn't it just look like the skirt's like riding up? That's not what we want. Yeah, it looks like shit. If I were to just like go like this, I can make the skirt just flat down, but I do want to add wind, but we're not adding it at the moment because of me not being the best at drawing skirts. I I did completely choose to draw this skirt myself. He's cut off at the bottom half. But, you know, that's fine. Did it to myself. We gotta follow through. I'm the one who decided to do it. Alright, that's not a terrible skirt. Obviously, it's not amazing. This line is obviously too flat and not alive enough. Needs to curve a little bit more towards his, like, waist, which I know I was trying to make it not curve more, but it just looks wrong when it doesn't curve. I mean, like, gravity would make it not curve, but I don't know. I'm not the best at fabric. This is probably pretty clear. I'm not the best at fabric, but I have spent most of my time trying to clothes folds, so I'm not terrible at it. Alright. There we go. Then we're going to add some lines right here, and some lines right here. This one's looking pretty good. It's a little... I forgot to erase the sketch first. It's looking a little everywhere. Which, easy, this looks bad. Like the face, and the bow doesn't look very good, and the elbow doesn't look very good. Which is typically why I don't include it in the video, because, well, if you think about it, most people only are going to be inclined to watch the video when it looks good, when the drawing looks good. They don't care about when it looked bad. Like, maybe, obviously, other artists are going to, like, be like, oh yeah, it's a blah 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 art stuff, but your everyday average Joe doesn't entirely give a shit. They don't give a shit if it looked bad in the beginning. They just want to see it when it looks good, so that's also why a lot of times I won't add facial features to the drawings until the end, even if it's just like little markings of the facial features, because if you look at that eye and that mouth, they don't look good and they stand out, and you can see them clearly in the drawing, which makes it stick out and not good. And if it sticks out too much, it makes it like not good. People don't like it. Some people do like bad drawings though, because they think they're funny. But that's not what I'm talking about right now. And I did these lines wrong. I did that line wrong. I'm trying to add the, like, 3D-ness to his glove. I don't want to make it all 2D, you know? That's also something I will struggle with a little bit with, like, fabric. I've been getting a lot better at it recently, but a lot of times I accidentally make things look 2D instead of 3D. But that's something that's just gonna go away with practice, and that's about it. Alright, that's not the best, but it's not terrible, so we're gonna keep it for now. A lot of this stuff will probably end up being in the final sketch anyways. But, what is it? Okay. But, we want to try to make things look as good as possible right now. That doesn't fit with what I was saying. We're trying to make things look as good as possible right now, although a lot of this stuff is probably going to end up in the final sketch anyways. I will be redrawing, like, pretty much the entire thing anyways. Like this glove, I'll be erasing it, redrawing it. I'll pretty much just be putting the exact same lines back down, but I'll be trying to improve little bits that I don't like. And then I'll be doing the same for the shirt and the skirt. The shirt will be getting more changes than glove, probably. I don't know. The arm looks like it's out of place right now. But we're just going to stick with how the arm looks at the moment, because there's this little bit of a thing called being lazy. And it's not very good. But I'm gonna just keep putting this shit off as long as I can. God, that looks not the bestest, but you know, that's chill, that's fine. Oh, I didn't make this very long, did I? Well, shit. I'm gonna have to erase this, and that. I could erase that already and just try to make it better from the start. But we're not gonna do that. We're going to draw the glove. And I'm just gonna say right now, I'm not trying to make this hand look amazing or anything. It's in a glove. It is not. It does not matter. I'm just saying that right now. I'm not gonna make it look amazing. I'm not gonna make it look terrible. I'm just saying I'm not gonna like super try hard, make it look like the best glove ever, like I try with a lot of hands. I'm just saying, like, this is an easy one. I'm not gonna erase and redraw it over and over and over again. I'm gonna accept it when it looks okay. Alright, I'm saying that, but that's probably not true. I'm gonna probably redraw the hand over and over again. I can't help it. I try not to redraw everything like a million times. But, like, I wanna. If it looks bad, I wanna redraw, you know. Alright, we're gonna lightly add the arm in there so we can, like, actually have something to build this off of. Okie dokie. There we go. Now have this part right here. And have that like that. Have that like that. Go like this. I don't like that. It's not terrible, it's facing the wrong way a little bit, but it's not terrible, so we're going to keep it for now. And this portion needs to be the largest, which is why I waited till the final bit to draw it, because, well, it needed to be the largest. There we go. It's definitely not a perfect glove. I think it could definitely be a lot better, but it's not terrible. It looks decent. This needs to be slightly bigger, this needs to be slightly bigger and more forward, and this needs to be slightly bigger. And this is a glove. This whole thing's a glove, but yep, this is not perfect, but it's not bad, so yep, that's good enough for now. We'll go ahead and just add in the little pencil bit right there. If I try to like 10 out of 10 straight line. Oh yeah. Getting such straight lines. Whenever I try to draw super lightly, my hand just like shakes like. And that's not even a super light line. It's light enough to where when I erase it, he's gone. Gone forever. Not really, I didn't erase very hard and I used this eraser. You can probably still see it. Oh, actually, I can't see it, never mind. Whatever, I'm gonna stop stalling. Now, in case you're wondering, I do stall this much when I'm drawing by myself too. When I'm not on camera. I don't want to erase this mess because I don't want to have to redraw it, but I'm going to have to redraw it anyways because, yeah, you'll look at it, it's a mess. So we're going to erase it. And if I were to press harder, that would probably all go away, actually. I kind of want to see. Hold on. Let's get that area right there. Let's see if we can make it fully disappear. I mean, I do it a lot with my other pencil, but... yeah, it's pretty much gone. It doesn't matter, though. I'm just messing around. Okay. Now time for this little bit on the back. Which I didn't even fully erase because who fucking knows why. Alright. Let me think. I'm making really good time. This is only an hour. Even though I said in the beginning that I wasn't gonna try to keep this into a watchable length, that was a lie. I am kind of rushing through this, but I'm not like rushing through it a lot. I mean, you would just watch me like struggle with that thing for like 10 minutes. I'm obviously not going as fast as possible, but I'm not taking super long. But I don't know. I don't know. How are we going to draw this? I kind of want to draw with the wind, but at the same time, if I don't, then I don't have to draw the skirt with the wind, nor his hair, and it makes it easier. But with the wind would look better, but be harder. I'm going to not draw it with the wind, because I'm more used to not wind. So we're just going to draw it without the wind. I know, sad, disappointing, no wind, wah, wah, wah. Wind does look really nice when it's done right, but when it's done wrong, it looks wrong. And I shall draw more wind when I am practicing. Is that too short? Nah, it's fine. It's fine. It's definitely not perfect, but I don't think it's like bad or anything, so we're good. We're good. That's not exactly how we want that line, is it? At the moment, this is fine, what I'm about to say, but in the close present, when we're drawing that hair, I'm going to be annoyed at myself for deciding to draw Link instead of just some random elf. At the moment, I'm fine with it, but soon I will not be. Because, well, I'm gonna have to draw this part on his hair, which is not the best. Alright, It looks out of place because of, like, you know how his head is right here? This doesn't look like this. All the reference pictures I have show the girls' necks with it, and they're not like, their arms aren't up. So what am I supposed to do? Should I like give it a little bit of a neck collar? Because one of them does have a little bit of a neck collar. I don't know. A lot of these shirts have like little lines down the back too. I never added any of those lines for the body, like the little where the chest is and that is. I'm not used to adding them. Which I need to add them more though, because I need to be able to mark the proportions on the drawing without having to use that box. And this is the part that takes the longest in my drawings. Me just sitting here and not knowing what I'm supposed to do next. Which is why I cut the videos, because, well, I didn't want to just, like, sit here for super long and, I don't know, say nothing and just be going like da 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 for like a long time in the video when I don't need to be. This is too high. It's too high up. It's too pushed up. It's making his like proportions off. I pushed it up because it should be pushed up, but I pushed it up too high because I'm trying to make this is why I use references and copy the references almost exactly, because I'm not the best at this, but I want to get better at this, obviously, so I need to not copy the references almost exactly, because, well, that's not the best way to learn. Which I am trying to learn art right now, obviously. Not trying to not learn art. But I'm still in school at the moment. In like a month I'll be out of school, so. Well, will it be a month? Actually, I don't know. But I will be able to focus a lot more on my art soon. At the moment, I'm not typically able to focus too much into learning. If I were to focus less on these videos, then I would be able to learn more, but I want to keep putting these videos out, and I want to keep doing good drawings, but I think I'm going to have to make the videos slightly worse and study more. I don't know. I could definitely make his shirt like pointed down more this way, which will help the shirt a little bit in terms of like aliveness, but we'll need to curve that line too, but that doesn't matter at the moment. We're still focusing on his head. How are we going to connect this? Should we do his arm first? Let's go ahead and do his arm first. This area is going to be slightly annoying to do the folds for, because technically I don't think there should actually really be any folds at all right there. Because his arm is, well, actually, hold on, let me do the position. His arm's like this. Where's my shirt? There are folds. I can't feel my back, though. So the folds shouldn't be like that. If he's doing tension, the folds should be like tension folds like this or whatever. Like a little bit like that. Okay, this definitely isn't perfect, but we're going to keep going. I also hope this is a long enough elbow. I honestly don't know. I'm gonna say it's long enough. You know, I don't have a single reference of an elbow like this, but that's fine. I can improvise. There's an elbow right there. We'll just improvise, you know. Improvisation. Something I'm not the best at. this video, if I don't do an edited or cut version of this video is not going to do very good. But, I mean, I don't even actually look at my views on my videos, so I don't know how many views my videos normally get. I don't typically look at actually any stats at all towards YouTube. Okay, but where's the sleeve? About here. So we need to, I completely forgot that there's a sleeve, so we need to draw that in. Alright, for my stats on YouTube, I don't actually look at them like at all. I post the videos every day. But since I don't open YouTube Studio to post the videos, I just post them on YouTube. I don't look at any of my views or none of that. I respond to comments every time I get a comment. But that's the most, like, I know about any of my videos, is if something's getting a lot of comments, then it's probably doing pretty good. And if something doesn't get a lot of comments, I don't even realize because I forgot about it probably. One thing that I think is kind of funny though, is like, I check my email to see my comments, but in my email, when someone comments on a post, I can't see what the picture is, so it'll be like page whatever, and someone will be commenting something specifically towards the page, and then I have to look up my channel and look for the number of posts to try to find it, which I think is kind of funny, because I don't ever like remember the numbers of the pages. I did when I was like first starting doing the page number stuffs, but like I'm on page 94. You can't expect me to remember what page like 70 was. Well, let me try to think. Let me see if I can remember what page 70 was. The sketchbook that it's page 70's in isn't here, but let's see. I was drawing a lot of this stuff, so it's probably something. But what could the something be? So it needs to go down a little bit more, I think. I mean, I have zero idea to know if this is level or not. I don't even think I own a level. But I mean, I could put, I don't think does my ruler actually even go to the ends of this page? Nah. I never drop vertically, or I guess this is horizontally. This ruler is broken. I don't even know how it broke, but I've only got a 8-inch ruler and a 3-inch ruler. Put them together and you got yourself 12 inches. But they don't hold together very well. Ta-da! Actually, I was just about to compliment you holding together pretty well. Come on, dude. You couldn't have stayed together for at least the compliment. Alright. Oh, shit. Please don't fall down there. I can't get you if you fall down behind my computer. I mean, I can, I just don't want to. Because it's dusty back there. Or not behind my computer, beside it. Behind my computer. It's probably also dusty. I probably need to clean my computer. I think I've had this bitch for like a couple years. I don't know. But definitely needs cleaned. Never once cleaned it. It's dusty back there. I know that for a fact because I was unplugging my drawing tablet before I started this video, and frickin' the dust was crazy. Beautiful. Why can't I get this sleeve to look right? This sleeve looks decent. Why can't I get this one to look right? It's like the other eye scenario. Okay, I think this isn't even wide enough. Alright, let's see, it goes up to about that first spot. And that doesn't even go up to the first spot, dude. What the hell? If you look, there's a little dot on there. You probably can't see it. But this is about that first dot's wide. If I put this to the bottom, it doesn't even come close to the first dot. What the hell, dude? So it needs to go like this high. Is that why it looks so wrong? Because it's not high enough? What about that? What is it? Does that look nice? Let's try to draw an elbow. How do you draw an elbow? Like an elbow. You just sort of make it sharp, but not sharp, but sharp. If you know what I mean. Because I don't know what I mean, but we're going to pretend like I know what I mean, because then that's how you get stuff done. I don't know. I don't freaking know, man. I don't freaking know. We definitely need to make that longer. Right. Yep, that's perfect. Beautiful. Yeah, this is still a shitty elbow, but I think I'm just going to keep it for now. Because I'm done drawing this goddamn elbow. It's way too sharp, way too stupid, and I hate it. Do I really? No, it's a fucking elbow. Why would I hate an elbow? Why would I hold hatred for an elbow? Let's measure that. Does that look long enough? No. I mean, the reference cuts off. The reference literally cuts off to like right here, but does that look long enough? No, it does not. We're going to call it good enough, actually, because if you look at this and 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 this, then you get confused and disoriented, and bam, wow. And now the drawing's perfect. You just don't look at it. Now we're gonna measure it again, see if it is tall enough now. Yeah, it's a little bit short. We'll call it good. The arm's definitely not perfect. Oh shit, we still have to draw the bow. Do I have to draw the bow? Yes. What are you the bow when we have to draw the bow? It's part of the drawing, that's how it works. Alright, time to draw his hair. Which is usually my favorite part, drawing the hair. However, I'm not too excited about drawing this hair. That is horrible. That is absolutely horrid. They're watching Psych out there. If you don't know what that is, it's a wonderful show. I love it. It's a great show. About a guy who's a psychic, except he's not really. 10 out of 10 show. The movies are... I don't know. I've only seen one of the movies. It was decent. What a beautiful cranium. Beautiful. And then we'll try to draw his eye a little bit. Which we draw in the corner view. You draw that. Yeah, we're just gonna call this good. It's obviously not, like, you can see it, you know. I have to go to the bathroom, but I can't pause this recording, and I don't want to just make you sit here for a while. Alright, that's definitely not good. He kind of reminds me of Gru. His nose is down too far. But we're going to stick with it at the moment, because we just need his hair. We definitely should fix it now. We're not going to. You can't fucking make me. You can't fucking make me. Alright, let's get his ear in here. Bam. Beautiful. This measuring with my fingers shit ain't very accurate, because look at this. I'm holding this. Does that look like I'm keeping the same size? That's shrunk. Bam. And then I don't even mark it either. I just go down there and then freehand it. I should make this towards where his eye is. But his eye does need to be a little bit lower, so. Alright. Ear. Ear. Should we? I think I'm going to trace. Why do I keep saying that? I think I'm going to do the hair like how I do it normally. As of, I think I'm going to. Well, hold on. I'll explain this in a second. Let me put his earring in. Oh, that's definitely not a perfect ear. But it's not bad, so we'll keep it. Okay. And what I was meaning with the hair, I'm going to do it with this pencil still, but we're going to just get down some shaky lines. Because, well, when I just put down nonsense, I tend to end up making better drawings. Because then you can, like, pick through the nonsense, you know? You can pick through the nonsense and decide, like, this deserves to. Well, sometimes it looks bad, but you get to decide, like, this deserves to be in the drawing. I hope you can see these sketch lines. You can, right? Yeah. Okay. Alright. I'm also doing this with my shoulder, by the way, not doing it with my wrist. Because if I do it with my wrist, then it's a little bit more controlled. And, well, if I do it less controlled, it typically is a little more wild, which makes it look a little bit better. I mean, it looks kind of like shit right now, obviously. Like, what is this? Just a bunch of lines. It's like just a bunch of lines in a lot of places, but once we erase this, once it gets actually good, it'll look nice. Isn't it beautiful? I think his hair is a little too far back on his head. But we'll decide that once we get his hair fully done. Okay, I'm doing this kind of a lot looser than I normally do. I need to tighten these squiggles, dude. Hold on, let me not do this with my wrist. Okay, that looks decent. I think I like that. Alright. Perfection. I mean, it's not, but I can say it is because it's my drawing, and if you judge it, I don't care. It's my drawing. I like it, and that's all that matters. Okay, seriously though, what am I actually supposed to put here? Because, like, if I just go like this with 2 tufts of hair right there, it looks kind of stupid, doesn't it? What are you supposed to put here? He's got long hair and it, like, comes out to, like, right here, but I don't know what I'm supposed to put. I'm not doing this with the stupid sketches that I'm going to have to go over in a second now. I think we're just going to stick with this. It's not perfect, it's not amazing, I don't love it, but honestly, it's not bad, and that's all that matters. Now let's go ahead and get these terribly sketchy lines in here, in the, like, solidness. This might be a little hard to... that's a little flat, honestly, that bit of hair, but I don't really think there's too much I can do to fix that. If I don't, like, want to redraw it, which I don't. So we're going to stick with it being a little flat. Or I could curve the whole thing. I think we're going to curve the whole thing. I think we're going to curve it. It doesn't need curved, but I want to. Obviously, you want to make your drawings look good, so we're going to try to curve it, and we're going to get... Alright, let's do this the sketchy way, come on. Come on, do it the way that makes it look nice. Yeah. Yeah. Looking not nice at the moment. Or, you know, I'm not going to do this the sketchy way since I already had sketch lines. I can sort of just erase it all again and start over. I think the problem is it's going that way too much. So it needs to go like this. You see, this is why I typically like doing the little sketchy lines first, because I feel like this is a little dull, not as lifelike. Because when I get the squiggles, I also get sharper, longer lines, and I feel like it looks a little better. Fucking... Not necessarily liking this too much, but don't entirely know what I should do. Okay, we'll just put some lines back here, just so. We'll pretend like that's really nice. I don't think it's the best, but I actually don't think it looks that bad, so we're going to keep it. Alright, now if we follow these curves... that might not be the correct curve to follow. I was just following it, but... perfect. Is it really? No, I don't think it's perfect. But it does honestly look pretty good. I think it looks nice. Alright, let's just... Oh, no. Don't pause it. Don't pause it. Nope. Can't pause it. We gotta respond to this. But can't pause it. That's 3 L's. Alright. And that should... Okay. Oh, shit. No, fuck. Ah. Now I want to move Discord over here. I've got a reference thing on my screen right now, and it overlaps everything on my screen, so I have to move Discord every time. But I want to move Discord back to where I like having Discord. Alright, his face definitely looks a little flat, but I'm not used to drawing, or not flat, sharp. I don't know, it looks wrong, but I'm not used to drawing 3/4 view, so I'll definitely need to draw more. I also want to add some of the, you know, like, these, like, strands, where there's, like, the strands of hair in the hair, because those look good. I've been seeing them in a lot of drawings, and I want to add them to my own, but I'm not the best at judging where they should go. Like, it shouldn't go right there. Alright, Alright. Get the string back where it belongs, and I think the next portion I need to add is the bow. Obviously, the shirt still needs its corrections with this part and the rounding, but we need to, whoopsies, that was way too dark, so was that. We need to add these other bits. This shirt actually looks pretty decent, I think. The skirt's okay, it's not the best skirt I've ever drawn. His arm still sticks out a little bit, obviously his finger sucks ass, but we're going to draw the arrow first. Now the arrow should overlap his finger. There we go. I'll draw it like that, and draw it like that. We're drawing it a little different from how I originally drew it in the reference. And we're also drawing really freaking hard for some reason. That arrowhead is gonna stay there regardless of when I erase this or not. Freaking, that was fucking stupid. Alright. There's a little bit of, like, detail on the arrow, like, the, like, pole part itself, but I'm not gonna add any detail to it, because it's like a little band right here. I'm just not gonna add that, because I don't want to. Now, before I draw the bow, I'm going to go to the bathroom, so that means I'm gonna leave you here. Have a good day. Well, then, let me give you something so you can see the time pass. There you go. There's a clock. I'll be back. I'm back. Let me brush my hair. Wonder if you can even hear me over here. I don't know. I'm not gonna look at the time right now, so it doesn't matter. That's my blanket. You wanna see my blanket? There's my blanket. Trying to set it on my desk so I can sit down. And then wrap my legs in my blanket. God, his face looks terrible. I really don't like his face. His hair looks decent. I think his hair looks decent. The little falling down part, definitely think it could have been better. I kind of wish I would have brought his hair down, or his shirt down. I can't point. Hold on. Fixing my watch still. Alright. Let me move this here. Oh, this guy doesn't even have seconds. I thought he had seconds. Oh. Kind of wish I would have brought this shoulder down a little bit and took this hair and pushed it in front of him, like had it wrap here. Although I think that would be more uncomfortable in reality. I kind of just wish I would have done it because then it would have looked a little nicer, I think. Can you chill, man? I'm gonna sneeze. Maybe I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna sneeze. I thought I was going to. I definitely need to bring this more down. Now that I'm looking at this, I need to bring this more down. So this could be like right there, I don't know. I'm really hoping I don't mess this up like a shitload during the inking. I totally could. I don't think I will, but I'm just saying I totally could. We'll deal with all the other stuff in a second. We gotta draw the bow, which I don't want to do. We'll get the bowstring first. We're gonna have to make sure when we draw the bowstring with the tiny linies that we do it all in one. We do it in one line to make it straight, because if we do the multiple lines, it's gonna look like a frayed line, and we need it not to look like that. Where's my water? I'm almost out of water. I should have got water while I was up. His arrow's kind of up. That's not a. Yeah, his arm's kind of up, so the arrow's kind of up. We're just gonna say he's aiming upwards. Oh, how did I not realize that before? The fucking feathers are right here, dude. The feathers for his, the friggin' bow. They're right friggin' there. Right there. Alright. The feathers are actually one solid color, but I think I might actually feather them. Okay, where is my ruler? Oh, where's my ruler? Because I want to make sure that this bow is actually, like, well, he is kind of aiming up, but that's not how you aim a bow, is it? Well, I never learned how to aim a bow, so. Alright, look at that. Look at how uneven that is. Look at that. Look at that. I didn't even freaking realize it was that bad. Come on, dude. Come on, Weston. Come on. Come on, man. Dude, come on. Man, dude. What am I even saying? I don't even know. Alright. Just like mark right there, right? Yeah, about right there is where it should be connected. So then what are we going to need to do? Are we going to need to move this? I think we're going to need to move this line, this whole line down. Yeah, we're going to need to move it down so that it can connect here, and we'll just lengthen this. And we'll just connect it here. And right here can be the little part that's like supposed to be on it that I didn't draw. I might sneeze now. Why do I keep feeling like I have to sneeze and then not sneezing? Don't you hate that? Right. Beautiful. We'll ignore it going through the body at the moment and the fact that it's not, perfectly a straight line. Why is my nose running? Do I have tissues? I don't have tissues, so we're just going to deal with my nose running and hope it don't run too fast. Yeah, get it, because the nose is running. And you were supposed to go off the desk, okay? That was kind of fun. Stop getting distracted. This is not good. Alright. Okay. Okie dokie. If you're wondering, I do get distracted like this much on like every single drawing I do. Or at least any one that I'm putting a lot of work into. Okay, he doesn't have a quiver. So he can't hold more arrows, but, that don't matter. He's in a school uniform. Do we really need to give him a quiver? Does that really matter right now? No, it does not. He has the quiver in his inventory, okay? He's got, he can hold, 1 billion melons all at once, so he's got the quiver in his inventory. We're going to need to erase this stuff, actually, first, because, well, we can't do this without erasing it. I do it sometimes, and it looks like a mess, and sometimes that's what you want. Like, when I do the hair, I typically like to keep a mess in the hair and then pick through the lines that I want. But that doesn't work for everything. That's not... And, yeah, you really probably shouldn't do that. I mean, you probably should just get the lines you want, keep it clean. Because if you keep your drawing clean from the beginning, then it'll look good, Really wish I had a reference of a face. Every single one of these references got the freaking... their heads to the back of me. Actually, that one, she's got her head turned, but her face is not detailed. And that one, he does. This is literally a picture of Link with his head turned. But it's at a different angle. That's the excuse I'm going to use. What I meant, though, is I want one. I wish I had one with 3/4 view so I could copy the face. Well, actually, this one's getting blocked. Does this one have 3/4 view? It does. But her forehead is massive. So, no. One of the references is getting blocked by another reference. I would show the references again, but I'm not going to remember to add them here, so... One of them's getting blocked by another one, and I've only got the back view showing of her, but she does have a... She has a front-facing and a side-facing view, too. And her forehead is massive, dude. Alright. No, whoopsies. No. Let me look at this bow real quick. Let me look at it close. Alright, so this extra line that I'm adding, that ain't shit. That don't need to fucking be there. It's one of these little winglets in the back. I was thinking it was part of the front, but no, that's part of the back, dude. That's part of the back. It's one of the winglets. Alright. This freaking bow got a special design on it. Am I going to add the design? I do not think I'm going to add the design to the bow. Or at least not like the exact design, because I'm lazy. But I want to. But I want to look good. I could add my own design. It won't look as good though. I just want to keep saying I don't know why. Alright. We might as well add part of the design. Beautiful. Is it really? No, that looks okay. It's not beautiful. Alright. This should be like this, and curve like this, and curve like that. No, I don't like that. This is going to be a lot of erasing and redoing and 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 redoing. If that weren't difficult to say, I would say that until I had it done. Alright. My gum half lost this flavor. I put it in like right before I started recording. It's already gone. So sad. It's only been like an hour. It's been an hour and 40 minutes. Yeah, that makes that makes sense. Okie dokie. That looks like not good. But I do not know what I'm supposed to do. So we're going to say it's good. Because then it looks good. We could improvise, but I don't know how to improvise a bow because I've drawn like 6 bows and they've all turned out like shit. Alrighty, over 8. I don't remember turning the canvas that much today. Am I not turning it that much? I don't remember turning it that much. I might not be. Okie dokie. We need to make sure it's right there, and we're gonna add some lines right here. We're gonna do some stuff and do some stuff, and then do some more stuff. Isn't that such a great song? Alright, let's try to get this correct. let's erase a Rooney a little bit right here. We still got the lines, so we can still see it, you know. But we got to get what this looks like right here. Oh, that's not exactly perfect, but you know, it's fine. Yep, definitely not perfect, but not terrible. Not terrible. Not at all. It's not perfect. I've already said that like a million times. I don't think it looks terrible, but I don't like it. We still have to go over this again, probably. I'll probably just accept the bow as is because, well, I'm lazy, and I think it'll be good enough. It all just kind of depends on how it looks like once I'm done. Do I add the feathers though? Because I do. I think the feathers make it much better, but I don't know how to add them without them looking good. I said feathers, didn't I? I meant like the wings. What I was calling the winglets earlier. You know, I've been talking a lot. I feel like I've been talking for most of this hour and 43 minutes. I feel like I've been talking for most of this. That was not me. That was a ghost. Trust me. I would never lie to you. Alright. Good enough, good enough, good enough, good enough, good enough. Good enough. Good enough. You know, I don't like this bow. It's very disproportional. Like, I didn't do it very well. It looks good, don't get me wrong. It's not terrible, but I'm like just saying I didn't do it a very good job on it. It's very like disproportional to how the actual bow looks. It's not the correct proportions. I think the eye is not going to look very... the eye. I think the eye is not going to look very well because I don't draw three-quarter view faces very much, and I'm not very good at them, but I'm obviously still going to try. I'm not going to just like give up because I don't draw three-quarter faces, I give up. No, I'm not doing that, but I'm just saying the eye is probably not going to look good, which is going to make the face not look good. Because if like one of the eyes looks bad and like very bad, it sticks out and makes the rest of the face look bad. That's just kind of how it works. So I do think the face will end up looking bad, but I'm hoping the uniform will be able to balance it out by looking better. But I don't know. Son of a bitch. I don't know what I'm supposed to do from here. Because this is actually supposed to go over this, this thing. Yep, we'll just pretend like that's real nice and good. Okay, so we do that. This one doesn't actually have like one of these parts like the other one does. Do we add the winglets? Tempting, 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 but I don't know if I can make it look good, so I don't know if we're gonna add them. I'd like to have a picture of the reference up the entire time I'm drawing this, so you can see it like at all times, so you can see what parts I'm talking about, but I wouldn't be able to put the reference picture up the entire time, because if anything, I would be able to put it up here, but it might end up blocking the drawing, and I'm not going through and moving it every time the drawing moves into it. That's too much work. Okay, let me look at that. I think that looks good enough, honestly. It's not perfect or anything. This one's pointed out too much. This one's looks wonky. I don't think we're going to add the winglets, because I think if I added them, it would make it look worse. It could definitely make it look a lot better, but I'm also lazy and just don't want to add them. But I need to... no, we're not going to add them. We don't need to add them. We're not making this drawing exactly like the other one, or exactly like that one, so we good. Just put some tension lines on the back. I'm just kind of drawing lines. These aren't actually going to end up in the drawing, probably. Some of them might, but like most likely not all of them, because I'll actually need to think about where I'm putting the tension lines. I'm saying tension, aren't I? I mean, it sort of will be, but I mean folds. Okie dokie. Now, alright, so now is where I decide that the bow is going to stay. I'm gonna redo the glove. That sleeve is good enough. The skirt's gonna need a little bit redone. The bottom of the shirt's gonna need redone a bit. That side and the hair is gonna stay because it's a mess. Look at it. I don't want to have to redo it. I think this will be fine. The little thing. I might curve the lines when I'm adding the ink, but the face is definitely gonna need redone. You can look at it and see it needs redone. So we're going to do a little bit of stretching the eraser. Oh, it's cold. It's a little cold in my room. That's why I got my blanket on. And now my kneaded eraser is like not wanting to knead. You know, I don't know if you're supposed to do this with your kneaded eraser. I heard that whenever it's like, whenever you got like lead, if you got lead right here, just sort of fold it over and bam, you got new not lead eraser, but I don't know if you're supposed to pull it apart like this all the time. It's fun to do though. And if you look, it just like falls apart. Then you can put it together and just like pick it back up with the eraser. I'm definitely erasing parts that I probably shouldn't be erasing right now, but I don't care, it's fun. Okie dokie, get my hair out of the way, itch my chin, and then sharpen that corner. Look at my callus. Look at my finger, it's like getting a callus again. It's from me drawing, and I apparently hold a pencil wrong. Should I try to draw this with my right hand? I've been practicing writing with my right hand. We got this. Yep. Perfect. Ooh, sweet, wonderful. You go down. Ooh, awesome. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's actually not terrible. Let's try to see if we can make this. Just trace it, see if it looks good. That's not bad. And I did that with my right hand. It was a lot lighter, obviously, but I did that with my right hand. That's not bad. I am not right-handed, by the way. I'm left-handed. That looks pretty good for not being right-handed, I think. Okay. No, wait, no. We gotta... Alright, do that. Do that. What a beautiful nose. Or that's not a nose. I think that face looks good besides the lips. I don't like the lips on that shit, so we're gonna redo them lips. Still don't really like them. That's kind of why I don't like 3/4 view that much, because I always mess up the lips, and I feel like the lips never really do look that good regardless. It's perfect. I think we might make them look a little bit more mad. Or sad, I don't know. I'm going to erase right there. And now we need to add his eye right here. Alright. Yep, let's pretend like that's real nice. Okay. Okay. It's definitely not perfect. You know, we're not going for perfect on these eyes. Not good at drawing eyes in 3/4 view. Never looks right whenever I do it. You gotta have a little bit of the... Alright. And then we got his eyebrow, which his eyebrow actually didn't look bad from the other time. There we go. I think that's good enough. It's definitely not perfect. It's not a perfect face or anything, but that's good. His chin is a little bit fucked up, but we're going to ignore that because I can. Yeah, we're just going to ignore his chin because I can. And yeah, I honestly think that face ended up looking a lot better. So now, obviously, we're going to want to do more clothes folds. What are the folds going to look like? We need to get little sketchy folds. Okay. Oh, wait, no, we need to make the skirt better first. Alright. Looking pretty decent, honestly. I didn't erase any of the lines. Alright. Perfect. Yep, there we go. Then we'll add this. Yeah, I think that skirt actually looks decent. The little bit right there does stick out a little bit, but I kind of like it. I don't like it, but I kind of like it. You know what I mean? It's not amazing, but I kind of like it being there. I just grabbed my hair. Do you see that? I'm like holding some of my hair. My hair is very important and needed to be added to the drawing. Okay, his head is a little bit sharp there. This sticks out a little bit too much, I think. I feel like I kind of just made that worse, but you know, whatever. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Alright, now we need to focus a little bit more on tension lines, because they're very important, you know. That might not be perfect. I'm going to keep the sleeve and arm. Even though they're not perfect, I just kinda think they look decent. I think they look good. They're not perfect, but I think they look good. So I want to keep them. Okay, we'll go ahead and go like that. Go like that, get some tension in there. It's probably not the best place to put that, but you know, whatever. We already got these tension lines. That's probably the best ones we're gonna get, like in the complete right places, as of nowhere else is gonna fit those. Right. Alright, does this connect all the way to the bottom? No, it does not. But you know what does connect on the bottom? These lines right here. Yeah. This should be sharper. Just because it's sharper. I might have pushed this a little too far. Yeah, I think I pushed it a little too far. So we'll try to curve it a little bit more. Oh, we'll have to curve these too then. I don't think I'm going to add that middle one to the final sketch, but that's fine. I'm going to want to curve this more. Alright. Okay. Right. I think we're about good on the folds. There are some that stick out and some that aren't perfect, but I think they're decent enough. The glove isn't perfect, but I think I'm... No, I said I was going to redo the glove, so yeah, we're going to have to redo the glove. The arm doesn't, you know, look the best connecting to the glove and not connecting to the glove, but That's fine. I just don't care enough to fix it. It's not like overly terrible, so. I think that my video will be my shorter video will be just the inking. I'm not gonna break the video. I'm just gonna look at what time it is in this one and just cut the video there for my short daily video. But this will also be up. I'm just saying, like, for the daily video, this is what's gonna, the inking is what's gonna be it. Alright, that's definitely not perfect, but I think I would be able to do better with the pens, so I think I'm going to keep it as is. Alright, so this is definitely not looking perfect, because on that one I did just redraw over the lines out there instead of erasing them, but now I'm making it pointed too much, too pointed. God, this drawing's gonna look ridiculous. I feel like I should have done a more familiar pose, because this isn't going to look as good as my other ones, but I'll try to do a more familiar pose tomorrow. Try to make it look even better. One of my friends really likes the link. He's going to think this drawing is funny. He's either going to think this drawing is funny or he's going to just respond with, "Oh God, I just about swallowed my gum." Okay, let's just round that out a little bit. Let's see, can we even see the fingers? We can't even see the fingers. But I want to... I can't help it. Okay, we can see the one finger. We're going to do this one. There we go. There's a decent finger. It's not terrible. And then we're going to go like this. And, well... at least go like this. No, we're not going to include that line, but... yeah, we're not going to include those lines, probably. But that's good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, so I think we'll be keeping that. Make the arm... yeah, I had to make sure that was on video. Make the arm converge there. His arm is pretty friggin' small, though. But it's cool, it's cool, it's cool, it's cool. Oh, yeah. And now I think it's on to inking. It's not perfect, but for a side view, I honestly think it looks pretty good. He definitely should have his head tilted. But I don't really know how am I gonna pull off head tilting? I guess I would have to, like, tilt his head, you know. I would have to tilt the eye, curve that, curve the ear, and affect the hair. So we're not gonna do that. Because we're already set on the face. We're going to get some water. And you turn back on, Mr. Computer. Get water. That sound means my water is over. Open up Discord really quick. Rooney. Alright. What? I just... hold on. Let me take this out of the freaking thing. Look at... I've got the reference on the screen. I somehow opened Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Simulator. Let's put you back. And I closed freaking... Oh, it won't let me. Oh, it's freaking locking my... Okay, hold on. Control D. Control D. No. Give me my cursor. Task Manager. Task Manager, save me. Okay, hold on. If I just bring up Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, hit enter. I hit enter. Can I please have my cursor now? Nope, still can't have my cursor. Can I don't know, go to Pizzeria? Let me out! Let me out of the fucking game! How do you close a game when your cursor is stuck? It's freezing my cursor in the middle, but I can't close it. Hold on. Task Manager. I don't think you can use Task Manager without a... Oh, I can. Okay. Pizzeria Simulator. Enter. How do I end the task? Can I hit escape to end the task? No. I'm sure there's something you can hit to end the task. Dude, what the heck? Let me freaking... Oh. Just close Task Manager. Okay, so it gave me my cursor back for some reason when I opened Task Manager. I did not realize. That was annoying. Alright, now open Opera GX and Pure Ref again and go like that. Are we time for inking now? His skirt's too short. Yeah, I think we're just going to do it now. That means we got to grab... Well, first push these out of the way. Mr. U is going to need to get the pencil parts folded in. The parts with the lead. Because you're about to erase a lot of stuff. Whoopsies. Hold on, I'll fix it in a second. Alright, you got some stuff on your screen, but I can't really fix it or get it off because if I swipe on the screen, it'll switch which camera it's using, and then you'll see my face instead of not my face. We'll get 0.5, and then we'll get 0.3 also. I said 0.5. I meant 0.05. Put the pens back over here. Flip them upside down. Look at the mic and Ikes you have over there and want them, but they're out of reach. Perfect. And that's the smallest one we have here. I mean, it's not the smallest one I have, it's just the smallest one I have out right now. That's the one I'm going to be using. Please don't fall down. Okay. I really don't want to erase it because I feel like there's still more that I can improve with. I definitely, you know what? I'm going to actually. Okay, let's go like Because I feel like this shirt could deal with some wrinkles, like on this side, because of it's getting pulled. I don't know. That shirt has wrinkles on it, the one in the reference, so why can't this one? Because they're different materials. That one looks like it's thicker and he has an undershirt on, but this one doesn't. But does it look like I give a shit? I want to add them. You need the more detail. If you look at, like, drawings, the ones with more folding lines tend to look less like children's drawings, the more, like, folds you add. Right. You know, what percent's my phone at? Please don't show my face when I do this. I'm gonna move my head out of the way. Okay, my phone's at 58%. It was at 100 when I started this. That's kind of funny. And let's see, my phone is very warm right now. I'm sure it's fine. Okay, now we'll go with those lines. And then we'll erase, and we're going to have to make that arrow look better than it does at the moment, And once we're done erasing this, I'll mark down the time, and I'll act like I'm starting another video by saying, like, the hello that I say again. I'll say that again. Because, well, I'm just going to be inking this in the short video, so I can still have a short video go up. And I'll make sure to say something about having a fully length video of me drawing this. I'm definitely going to have to, tomorrow, do something smaller that I can add more detail to. This skirt's too short. I still think this is funny, though. I don't think this full-length video will get very many views, but I think I might do it again tomorrow. I don't know. If you're watching the full-length video and you like the really freaking long video for some reason, I don't know, go ahead and comment, then I'll do it. I know for a fact I'm going to at least do it again tomorrow. But beyond that, I don't think I'm going to do it very often at all. I just kind of wanted to see what it was like. I do record sometimes just time lapses of the full lengths, but I almost never record whole, like, audio the whole time. Oh wait, shit, hold on, I forgot to do the hello. Alright, before I do the hello, we're checking Discord. Sweet. Alright, and then drag Discord back over where it belongs, and this time not open Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator. That's why we got Opera GX open, so that if anything, we'll click something in Opera GX now. Alright, hold on. Alright, now. 2 hours and 16 minutes. Let me write that down somewhere. Where? I know. On my hand or on my arm. Do I want to write it on my arm? Yeah, sure, let's write it on my arm. Okay. 2 hours in 16 minutes and 45 seconds. That's not what it is, like at all, but it's close enough. It's close enough for me to know what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, we're gonna stopping. Hello and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we're going to be inking this drawing of Link in a schoolgirl's outfit. Don't ask, because I don't have an answer. So, yep. I just want to say right off the bat though that this drawing, there is a longer video of it if you want to see the entire drawing process, not just the inking. If you want to see all of it, it's like 2 hours long, maybe longer, because I'm still recording it right now, because this is part of it. But anyways, yeah, there's a longer video if you want to see it. Yeah, whatever. Alright, cool. Alright, so we just need to ink this. And if you're wondering why I'm doing Link in a schoolgirl's outfit, it's because of most of the time when I'm drawing, I am just copying someone else's drawing. So, like, this time I just took the pose of Link and took a bunch of references of high school, like the anime sailor uniform outfits. And yeah, then we put them in it. Definitely not as good as it could have turned out, because of me not knowing how the hell to draw an elbow. And yes, I'm blaming that specific elbow on the entire drawing. No, I feel like it'd be better if I wouldn't have picked a 3/4 view face. It's not terrible or anything. I still actually really like this. It's funny. I'll definitely do some more stupid combinations, or another stupid combination tomorrow too. If someone, like, I don't know who it's gonna be. Maybe I'll draw every single anime character left my mind and video game character. I don't know. Maybe I could draw Minecraft Steve in a sailor uniform. I won't do that. I don't want to do that. But, like, maybe I'll draw somebody else. Oh, my friend told me to draw Omni-Man. I could draw Omni-Man in something. I could just draw him in a hoodie. Yeah, because I kind of want to draw a hoodie. I haven't drawn a hoodie in a long time. Alright. It's too sharp. I knew I was kind of going to mess this up a bit, but I was just kind of hoping I wouldn't mess it up too bad. I don't think I've messed it up too bad yet. But, you know, it's still pretty early. Damn it. I made that one rotated again. I, like, unrotated that one with the pencil, but with the pencil lines, I accidentally rotated it too much, but now I rotated it too much frickin' again. You know, I'm connecting these wrong. But, you know, whatever. That's fine at the moment. Perfect. Alright. We'll draw an arrow. Try to get the arrow as straight as possible, but since I am just freehanding this, not using the little box, can't guarantee that it's going to look the best. Alright. And I think the arrowhead's too big, but the other arrowhead was angled wrong, so I needed to draw a new one. Yeah, this one kind of sucks a little bit, but you know, whatever. Alright. And the rest of the arrow shall be like this. This is the world's straightest arrow. I probably should have gotten something to draw a straighter line, but this is where the feathers are, so we need to... Oh shit, I got it into his chin. Alright. Ooh, looking good. Those feathers actually look quite nice, I think. It's not perfect because the arrow is wonky, but I don't think that looks terrible, so... Yep, that's good. Okay. We'll need to hash the thing, but at the moment it's fine. We should draw his hair, or the skirt. Let's draw the skirt first, because I'm lazy. Alright. Right. Looking good, looking good. I didn't mean to do those lines. Those lines aren't supposed to be there. Okay, so we gotta curve these lines, but not too much. And there's a beautiful skirt. Here we go. There's Link in his beautiful skirt. I don't think Link would have too much of a problem wearing this. I mean, he literally wears the, like, Gerudo outfit where you gotta dress as a girl. Because only girls are allowed in that village. So I don't think he would mind wearing this anyways. God, it looks so funny. Alright, this ear wasn't perfect. I forgot I was gonna try to make it look a little better before I added the stuff, but I guess it doesn't matter now. Let's His ear gets covered a little bit by his hair here. Alright, let's try to get this like that. Okay, that's fine. That's not perfect, but that's fine. Yeah, it's definitely not perfect, but it's fine. Alright, awesome awesome. Didn't mean to include that line, but you know, that's fine. Definitely not doing this perfectly, this hair. But you know, that's fine. Okay, that looks like shit, dude. Is there anything I can do to fix that? I don't really think so, because I was kind of sketching. I was forgetting that this is a fine liner. You do fine lines with it. Alright. That's okay, not perfect, but not bad. So we'll go ahead and keep that. Go like that. Beautiful. Is it really? It's okay. Okay. Looking good. I'm kind of breathing heavy into the microphone. My bad if it is picking all of that up. Just pretend like this arm is really good, okay? Just pretend like it's really good, okay? Just bear with me. I should have definitely made it go down lower, but I don't know why I didn't. Is that everything besides the bow? Did I already put all the lines on his body? That didn't take that long. Well, let's see, when did 2 hours and 16. So yeah, that only took like 15-ish minutes. Coolio. Let's get a little bit thicker of a line, being this one for these bow lines, which it would be thinner, yes, I know. But, like, if I were to have used that thin one, I would have sketched a bunch with it. There's no way I would have not sketched a bunch with it. Alright. Perfect. Alright. Looking good. Alright, fill that in. The string is kind of connected to literally nowhere because I didn't draw that in the right spot, but I mean, it's kind of too late to do that now. Alright, I'm 90% sure someone's going to come in my room, so... I'm recording. Dad wants to know if you want to go to the gym with him tomorrow. Tomorrow, sure. I don't need to mute that, nor do I need to remember that. She didn't say nothing. I mean, she said your dad wants to know if you want to go to the gym tomorrow, but that's not like, it's not like, oh, private information. Oh no, he go to gym. Ah. Ah, shit, I did that too wide. Alright. This is looking pretty well. Looking pretty good so far, honestly. It's not looking terrible. Now let's get that in there. That in there. Alright. These aren't connected, my bad. Alright, and we will just hash that, but before then, is that all? There are little wings that are supposed to be on this bow, but I'm not including them because I didn't want to draw them. That's about it. I just simply didn't want to draw them. Alright, we will include right here. Alright. It looks fine. It's not perfect, but, you know, it looks fine. Alright. Okay. Try to do that, but just like barely. Okay. Looks good. I'm bending this page. Shit. So much. This is why I don't draw this way. Okay, now for the rest of the shading, we're going to use the tiny liney, or the tiniest liney, I should say. Alright. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now we'll need to go like this. this way. We need to get the entire glove shaded. Try to make it look good though. If we do it wrong, it'll look bad. I don't really like how this is looking, the shading on the glove, but it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. All right. There we go. Looks decent. Not the best. I don't really like how the glove turned out. We're gonna shade this area in. Alright, and once this area is shaded in, we will darken near some of the creases because of, well, it belongs in near some of the creases. Alright. So we'll shade right there, shade right there, shade right there, right there, right there, right there, and right there. And just that bit of the skirt. Are we done? Is that all? Oh shit, fuck. I was meaning to add little light lines right there, not heavier lines. I just want to shade a little bit in the ear. Alright, that's definitely not perfect, but I think it looks good. It looks stupid. It looks funny. I like it. I'm gonna draw something smaller tomorrow. Try to do a little more detail, but that's funny. It looks good. I never gave him legs. Should I give him legs right now? I never, planned out where his legs would go, so I ain't got no idea where his legs would go right now. Bam. Look at them. Look at them beautiful legs he's got. I'm not going to add those legs. Alright. That's going to be the end of this video. I don't know. Comment down below if you want me to draw a stupid character in a stupid outfit. I'll do it. See you next time.